And ladies and gentlemen, the final game of the day, 386 LV versus Andes. This will be a blast of a game to cover, taking a real quick look, ladies and gentlemen, and this game determines who goes through between the two of them, 386 LV or Andes. Winner goes through, loser doesn't. So, it's all on the line. Now, for the side of 386 LV, Shimakaze, Kleber, Daring, Des Moines, Petronevsky, Vincent, and Ohio. On the side of Andes, we get an Alvaro de Bazan, a Yu Ying, a Gearing, a Shimakaze, a Des Moines, a Stalingrad, a Napoli, a Vincent, and an Ohio. Wow. These are going to be some interesting things. I'm excited about the Alvaro de Bazan. That'll be cool to see in game because I've seen it one other time for stuff. And then I always like to see fun lineups, and it looks like these are going to be some good teams, and we're ready. Pressure is on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So, as we look at this, hard push for the side of Andes down towards A. They're taking to Des Moines, a Yu Yang, and Alvaro, and a Napoli. Shimakaze heading straight north into B. On the side of 386 LV, you've got Des Moines, Petro, Shima, St. Vincent going straight ahead. And then a Kleber, Daring, Nevsky, and Ohio heading to C. We'll have to keep an eye out and see where this goes. But like I said, pressure is on for both these teams. You lose this game, you do not go through. So, let's watch. Shimakaze for Andes is going to get the early advantage by capping B, and nobody's going to be able to contest him at all. This fight's going to be determined on the flanks, but remember, if this points are a problem later on, this early cap of B could very well have decided the game. With no quick cruisers or quick DDs going to A is going to be a slog. Grabbing C early on with the, and did they reset them? No. Grabbing C early on with the Klebers is big. You get C, the Stalingrad radar is just too late, and that means that the Klebers are able to get out of dodge, but they now have a cap of their own. And they actually got the cap quicker, which means their points are ticking up faster. And so we'll have to keep an eye out and see what goes on with that, ladies and gentlemen. But those two caps are going to be very interesting. Usually you don't see either of those caps taken quick. And now the Shimakaze looks like he's going to be leaving B. Problem is that Shima, he doesn't know it, but he has a straight line to their Ohio if he wanted it. Especially with that radar being used. Now, one thing I really like as I'm watching this, I love how we're seeing 386 move these Klebers. They're not just staying at C, they're moving aggressively around the map to try to solve stuff. And not only are they solving the problem of caps, they're also going to be able to successfully take B. Shimakaze's pulled out. Napoli's going across B, but I'll take two Klebers over a Napoli. Meanwhile, Yu Yang. Yu Yang is a radar Yu Yang. He's got up into the cap, but now the Des Moines got the spot. And Des Moines gonna feast if they're not very careful. He's got the ability to hit over the island onto those DDs. Or the DDs can't hit him. But yeah, the Yu Yang's gonna run out there and not be able to do anything. And those shots are going to hit the Des Moines. He's going to have to back up a hair or continue to risk taking those shots. But the Bazan is in a problem spot still for a while, and that's held off A. And look what that's given time for them to do. The Kleber The Kleber has pushed across into B, and now they're going to be able to go aggressive and try to take that cap. Kleber not spotted anymore anyway, so Harvard graduate gets in, he starts the cap tick, Flanders Scarlet following in, and this is just going to increase that lead, and the Daring's in a position to deny the shimma. So, we're going to keep an eye out, see how this works out in the long run. B is now being taken slowly but surely. And once it's taken, I'm interested to see where they send these Klebers to. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Over here, Mojo Moji in a fight with the Shimakaze. He had the advantage of it definitely early, but that damage at the end, he's going to have the heal pop up, and he's going to get dark, but it is going to force him away from the cap, which will give the Shima a chance to try to duck back in and take it. Now, I like that the Klebers have been moving around and taking the caps, but there's also the disadvantage of this map. It doesn't feel necessarily the best for ships like that because of all the islands that are blocking lines of fire and lines of sight. So this becomes an interesting debate. Is the Kleber take worth it, or what are you going to do? Like, they've taken B. Are they just going to come back and take C again? Oh, Mojo Moji spotted. Down to 3,900. Managing to dodge all these shells, and he'll get out with his life. Ohio of Matt's Rapper now becomes the focus, and so this might be where the Klebers can shine. Klebers get themselves into a position where as long as they can see the Ohio, they can just spam him for a while. Would be a very big win, just getting that health off him. St. Vincent's gone up to A, and now you see the Shima and the Des Moines pushing into it. They're going to be able to take the cap. Alvaro de Bazan spotted, but he's going to be running out, and oh, that Yu Yang's not in a good spot now. Yu Yang's starting to turn out immediately, but still, 17,000 health, and a Des Moines shooting you. Lucky the first shots don't hit. Des Moines going to continue to look. Moonsea wants Kim Wallace, and he wants him now. Shots from the St. Vincent. St. Vincent gets one hit, but the St. Vincent's coming out and around. Des Moines has 22 seconds left. Yu Yang doing a phenomenal job of dodging. And that points lead is now about 100 for the side of 386 LV. And with them taking the cap at A, it's going to start ticking back up again. Problem is that St. Vincent might be a little aggressively positioned. Oh, but that Yu Yang does get hit. He's going to get dark, but takes a big chunk on his way down and goes to 7,300. And they get the daring of Mojo Moji over here while we were talking, chat. They get him with the guns, and that is first blood to the side of Andes. But the Kleber gets the St. Vincent right here. Those Klebers get a YOLO Torp in on the St. Vincent. Not even a YOLO Torp, pardon me. They get Torp Racks in on the St. Vincent. He goes down, so that's a big and worthwhile trade for the side of 386. Des Moines now in a very, very dangerous spot. He's got a St. Vincent bearing down on him. St. Vincent doesn't have heal for another 40 seconds. But secondary's going, Torp's going, and every, 30 seconds he's going to be smacking him with a broadside full of AP, and that is 14k gone. Des Moines and Napoli fighting in the middle. Petropavlovsk joining the fight. And Jaringa's not in a great spot right now. He gets the Torps off towards the Petro. Petro will know that. Des Moines of Moonsea trying to deal with the Napoli, but just getting no joy on the front. St. Vincent, another salvo out to the Des Moines. Gets him to 9,000. Wow, that was a massive hit through the front. Petro takes one, but this fight has opened up very fast. And this is not looking good for the Napoli. Napoli's going to try to torp the Des Moines. Will he get the torp successfully, or will it be a ram? We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the torps, but I think they're too late. They are. And the Des Moines gets the ram off, and that makes it 2-2 on ships. But that gives the big advantage on this side of the map to the side of 386. Surapiento at 6,300. He's got 25 seconds till he can heal. He's got 18 seconds till he can DCP a fire. Still not dying. Do they get off the kill right here? The shots are in. They get the kill. The St. Vincent, though, oh, he just dodges that set of torps, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a 3-2 ship lead and a 34,000 health lead for the side of 386 LV. And so now 386 LV feels very good. They're up 200 points. They're about to crest 700. The Gearing takes a torp, and he is down to 1,700 health. 1,600 because the DCP wasn't ready. And that just absolutely feels terrible. Gearing gets spotted. He goes down now, chat. Ohio of Matt's Rapper trying to heal, but Andy's just, they're looking for it and they're not finding it. They're going to find the St. Vincent here, it looks like. Alvaro de Bazan, though, he's going to go down from the Petro shots, and that means that when the St. Vincent goes down here, it's still a one-ship lead for 386. Now the Yu Yang locked in a fight with the Shima. Yu Yang opening up with his guns. How much help does the Petro do? Petro gets one slight hit on him. Yu Yang trying to whittle it back. Down by about 4,000 health. Yu Yang down to 2k. He's got the Shima down to 7,300, but it's not enough. And the Petro shots come in. Oh, and the Kleber gets the Gearing over there we talked about. Yu Yang spotted, ladies and gentlemen. And 386 is charging full speed ahead to tomorrow. 28 points left on Kin Wallace. And Kin Wallace goes down. It's a 3-ship lead and 840 points for the side of 386. And I think they know that this game is won, ladies and gentlemen. Shots are out there looking for what they need to find. They see the Shima. Shima goes down to Kleber. 900 points for the side of 386. Ohio is healing, but he's down to 18,000. And Andes can just see their chance at the next round slipping away. Kleber coming around, and Kleber going for the play of the triple torp onto the Stalingrad. He's going to hit 1, 2, 3. 3 torps. He launches torps towards the Ohio, and he's going for the ram. He's going to hit them. He rams, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. 386 with a dominant win over Andes to take their place on Sunday. What a game from 386, ladies and gentlemen, as they claim the final spot in their group. Wow.